Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
My stream is up.
Nice. So what is the fastest way that what is the fastest way I can get it taken down? What's the one thing I can say to get it taken down?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports.
Oh, God.
It's opening week in the NFL, and today
Uso
we have
says hi.
two teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Broncos going up against the Giants.
Yes, because he's watching my stream right now.
With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Denver Broncos and the New York Giants. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Second time
and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Well, you played Orange.
No, I mean overall. In 6 seasons.
Oh, the second time period.
Yeah, it's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They'll come out in the pistol. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They go play action here on first down.
Looks like shit,
he's going to take a shot
get it.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So here's the starting 11, and the human highlight reel, Odell Beckham Jr. Watch out for him.
One of the few guys in the league that gets you and I out of our hotel rooms early to get here for pregame warm-ups and watch him go through his routine. He's absolutely amazing catching the football.
Well, because he was on autopilot, so that game might be replayed.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
I don't think so.
Now Cook. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll
might still
wind
be
up
racing
losing 3.
Yes.
And now it's third down.
I like hearing
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look.
Oh, my God,
went
please.
straight to the air. Got the first. Well done.
Disaster.
Love the recognition because you can prepare for everything. You can watch the tape and put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that. No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry. The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think a lot of people are a little bit surprised there that they ran the draw after that successful pass play previously, but the thought process had to be, maybe we can catch them rushing the passer and hit something big with the running play.
Let's go! Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Yes, Grimes.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
My corner tipped it
Many
to my
ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Nice.
German tipped it up.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They complete it to Hill. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Over! Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Watch him now, Barney. Hot. All right, now, Leopard. Hot. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
Oh, no.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now some movement before the snap.
Is that a Bronco?
We'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Oh.
Still second down.
Okay, you can't trust rookies.
Yeah. My rookie corner who is also my number one corner.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Watch, I'm going to throw a pick six here.
So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on
Tyreek
third
doesn't
down.
block, and he's so screwed.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, even better. Don't. Idiots.
So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as
maybe
far away as
56
57, but that was in Denver. This will be from 56 yards out.
Nope, nope, it's coming in. No, I hit the post.
Off the crossbar, no.
I hit the crossbar.
A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately
Oh, they
for
got
him,
picked.
this time the break goes against him.
Beautiful thing.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's 4
5 yards
takeaways.
left for the offense. It's second down. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Throwing, Cook. He finds Beckham complete. And he's going to have the first down around the 38.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
To play defense,
now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
There we go.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
This is
so it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
Each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And some room to maneuver.
Last
time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
26 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Broncos a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school that one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, but there's some positions.
These fifth-rounders, and to use him as an example, maybe you take a little bit of a flyer on someone, hope you hit goal.
Really hard.
Exactly, because when you get into the 5th round, you're usually not counting on him to become a starter right away.
You can, but
so many times,
they have
5th, 6th, 7th,
they have to actually
free
block.
agents who come in and make their way, and in a big way.
Really, it's a solid draft class from a year ago. They were able to address some key weak spots on their team and fill in some holes.
And they were able to identify the players they wanted early in the process.
Oh, God.
Got a little bit of luck as some guys may have fallen to them. But for the most part, knew their philosophy and stuck to it. I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able
There's
to
a guy
see
in the
it,
team
diagnose it,
the
and
last
get to
name
the
of my
football.
running back.
That's why he's able to bat it away.
But he's got the hair of my quarterback.
And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So after slogging through a scoreless first quarter, we have action on the scoreboard. A field goal makes it 3-0.
Well, with these two offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates, but I doubt that's the last scoring we're going to see.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I don't think there's anything more
satisfying. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now New York set to take the field. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So
it does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully.
Oh, there's the 30th sack. There you go. Good job, Raul.
They got him for a sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. So a big sack on 2nd down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for 3rd.
Green 39! Green 39!
On play action, they'll throw. He's got time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. They'll come out in the pistol. And on the ground they go with a running back. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. I guess you don't wear a Super Bowl ring without taking some chances. Gary Kubiak going for it on 4th down. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
And the hit jarred
I don't know what's going on. I am so effective on offense right now.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
9th play of the drive coming up. It's certainly not an easy one.
My running game is working for a while, and I've only got 11 passing yards so far on this game.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here.
Oh my God! No blocking.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man inside, complete.
Yeah, there we go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go. Right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
My quarterback had a
long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
That's complete right around the 8. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come up in an offset eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The offense is staying out there.
For a third,
here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Yeah, I get that.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high.
All right,
because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley.
Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out.
Oh, please catch it. Why?
Why are you catching it?
This is taken at his 4.
Because I need an interception.
Fighting through.
Shut up.
Oh.
No, I meant my
Been a while.
Yeah, no. My kick returners is all screwed up.
Perfect.
My number 1, I want to be the
15.
96 speed. Boo, yeah. Yeah.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Oh my God!
Counters, as I also like to call them.
That did not just happen.
Things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see
that
what you've done. They're going to make their
happen.
adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead
Hail
of the
Mary,
pace because you are
the
looking
ball
for some
gets tipped
separation in this ball game.
and bounces off a down receiver's leg, and one of their receivers catches it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
Yep.
They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
For some reason, they went for 2.
Even just being nice, the last 2 plays were not very good offensively. So if you're the play caller, was it the team's execution or was it strategy? If it was execution, you continue to call the game the way you're calling it. But if it's strategy, change up what you're doing and figure it out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Yeah, this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Getting back in the swing of things.
Yeah, picking it right where I left off.
Now Gordon on first down. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding him to no gain.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. So back-to-back plays here where he couldn't get anything on the ground. Now you face a 3rd and 10 and assume you're going to try to pass it, right?
I would think so, because you're trying to run the ball, and really it doesn't matter who got the ball in the play because there was no space to go. So I think you step back, throw the ball.
And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a
Oh, yeah, Taylor.
The corner blitz gets
the rookie
there
corner
as he goes down for a loss of 7.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
That's taken on the 25. He will not go down.
Oh, what, wow. I juked him. I juked him. Of course. I had to juke.
And they'll run it here. And they went the
Come
wrong
on.
way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. He'll look to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, they think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers, and complete the play.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
He'll look to throw. And avoids the contact by sliding. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. 5 yards to go for the offense. 1st down and goal from that 5-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll run it now.
Oh, my.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And McManus able to put it through, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finding time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away.
Oh, my.
Incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way that he made the play, came across, and knocked it away.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
A gain of 8 and a 1st down. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down. Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Now Cook. Oh, the ball comes out.
Stop throwing it.
They'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Throwing, Cook. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack. Although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't, because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that. And the ball that you throw has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you face an intentional grounding call.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Oh, they come after him, and it's blocked. Now they can look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway.
Yes.
Touchdown, Denver.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Of course, yeah. Oh.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Here we go. 3-19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy,
oh, what?
He had it and dropped it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Wow, did I fuck that up?
Yardage here. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Giants are going to get the football back. New York set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw here on first down. Surveying the field. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Cook. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go. All right, man. Look at 56. Look at 56.
Throwing. Cook. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. He'll look to throw. He finds Beckham complete.
He got that?
Give him 23 yards on the pickup.
Oh, what?
They're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And Denver getting set to take the field. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That'll be their second, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go!
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. He finds some open field here.
Wow.
Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And he puts it through.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still.